There's now some audio that has just leaked in regards to the Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion situation. As y'all know, Tory finally got indicted and is facing up to over 20 plus years for the alleged shooting of Megan Thee Stallion, with her getting shot in the foot or whatever. So the audio, I'm not gonna play the audio. I'm gonna just read. I'm gonna read the quote that came out, which is from the sources out there on the internet. Say this is from Tory Lanez's ex-bodyguard, or maybe his bodyguard at the time of the situation. And so this is Tory Lanez's bodyguard saying how the situation occurred. Quote, Tory and Meg get to arguing. Kylie's outside at the pool still. Tory and the girl in the car start arguing. Meg walked out because she finds out such and such. Tory been messing around with both of the women in the car. You know how that goes already. Tory got in trouble. He continued. Meg hops out the car. Tory and the girl fighting over the gun. The gun accidentally goes off in the midst of them fighting for it, and the gun shoots and the bullet accidentally hits near Megan. That's why it didn't hit any tendons, because it grazed her. It didn't actually hit her. She's lying like it hit her. And so real quick, one thing I forgot to plug in. Now, I know I just started reading the quote, but the gun actually is the gun of the bodyguard who said he left the gun in the car as he walked out to do whatever he was doing. And in the process, that's when Tory and said girl of Megan Thee Stallion friend, or someone that was in the car with Tory and Megan, they started fighting over the gun that the bodyguard left in the car, and that's when one thing led to another. I'm gonna kick it to Isaac to start us off, like with this new footage or this new audio coming out, like to you, what does this mean? Does this like, okay, Tory, you may not be guilty? Does it like not mean or prove anything to you, or is it like you still maybe despised how the situation happened and how you view Tory Lanez right
now? Before I answer that, I'm gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer. I am not by any stretch a judge. I am not trying to play court appellate or Supreme Court judge. This is not my job to claim innocence or guilty on any of these black kings and queens. So with that being said, I'm not gonna lie, man, with the more things get released and the more facts that come out about the situation, it does seem as though Tory may, and emphasis on the may, he may have been scapegoated. For what reason, I'm not too sure. I'm not absolving him if he did, do the alleged crime. But it is interesting to point out that, an independent party that was at the scene does kind of, in a sense, kind of back up what Tory was kind of iterating, that he didn't let off the alleged shots that grazed or, hit Meg Thee Stallion. So the reason why her and her team would come out with the full-fledged Tory smear, basically a few weeks after, everything came out, I'm not too sure the reasoning behind it. But hopefully, justice does get served. Like I said, I do believe in protecting our black queens. So if bro did it, fuck him times 100. Yes, we gonna stand on that. We protecting ours. She from Houston, I'm from Houston. I'm in the H. We gonna stand on that. But at the same time, I don't want another black man to be falsely accused, even if it be at the hands of another black woman. Nobody should be falsely accused, or basically, everybody's innocent till proven guilty. So it's just an interesting fact that came out. I leave the opinions up to everybody else, so it'll only get interesting from here on out.
And I'm gonna back him up on that. I kind of feel neutral in the situation. Is all. That's just new information, according to me. I feel like Tory shouldn't have let the people play that. That was the perfect time for artists to step up for themselves, because innocence is innocence. People understand that shit happens. Shit fucking, especially when you drink. It gives you all the reason to be a little more stupid. So for the whole push and shove, I did, I never understood. So that's how I look at it. I look at it like, I believe the information to a certain extent, but I'm not choosing a side quite yet. So I'm gonna throw that.
Wait, Isaac, were you saying that Darnell sounds like Doc Rivers?
That's exactly what we have been saying this
okay.
entire
I even
my
intro
God.
myself as that, by the way.
I missed that. I missed that whole
Hey
thing,
man,
bro.
I don't know where you were, but we're there.
That is so funny.
Hey,
I'm like,
Isaac should have did his whole take in the Doc Rivers voice.
wait, I'm like,
Nah, no shit.
I'm like, does
I
Isaac
support
listen to
Megan Thee
Darnell?
Stallion. Hey man, shout out to
I
Doc
got
Rivers,
a
question.
new coach of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Darnell Reed.
Hey, quick question. Is there from what you read, Edward, is there any other are they finding another suspect?
No, they're not looking for another suspect. I'm not sure how this information is or may not be used in court. So like we said, right now Tory Lanez being charged with the shooting of Megan and was ordered to stay 100 yards away from her, so he got a restraining order. And if he is convicted of this, he faces up to 22 years and 8 months in prison. And I want to say this this audio came out like during the weekend or whatever the case may be. So we don't have any further details on if anyone else will be brought in or involved with this trial. Or
Right. So far, Isaac hit that shit on the head that if he did the shit, let him do his time because that's just what that is. And if,
Basically,
what I'm saying, he didn't, then we don't want that man to be not able to provide for his people because of something he really didn't do.
I totally agree too.
You gotta wait it out in court, man. Wait it out.
For me,
like my boy said, we are not judges. We just, that's just the facts of life right there.
It's just the facts, man.
When you think about how all this is like coming together, so like I'm gonna just like try to read it carefully again for the people that's listening and may not have like come across the audio yet. According to the brief recording, the bodyguard, and I'm also reading this from a Hot 97.9, so y'all can't sue us if this information is invalid for one reason or another. But according to the brief recording, the bodyguard stated that he left his gun in the car and that Tory Lanez and the other woman in the car began fighting over the gun when it accidentally went off and hit the Houston rapper in her feet. He also explained the two were arguing before the shooting took place and the bullet only grazed her being Megan, and accused her of lying. So
I got a question. Who is this, a particular bodyguard or is this like
this was Tory's bodyguard?
This is Tory Lanez's bodyguard.
And he left his gun in the car. So,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can see why that would be blamed on Tory Lanez if he indeed is in the tussle with the gun and then it just happens to graze Megan. I mean,
but like
point,
where I'm coming from with what I'm trying to like think about is like, I don't like, he got out the car, he left his gun in the car, but they also said Megan Thee Stallion had already left the car and Tory was arguing with some girl in the car. So like, I'm trying to like follow these steps carefully. If Megan is out the car and the gun is left in the car and Tory is fighting over the gun with a girl, or they eventually had like, did that arguing or tussling over the gun eventually transfer out of the car to shoot or to graze
I ain't
Megan?
gonna lie, I think you might want to slow down because I believe the line that you read, it stated that Megan and her ex-best friend began to argue inside of the car and were arguing prior to them getting in the car. You see what I'm saying? So I believe the arguing, I'm guessing from what that sounded like, so if they were at the pool, they probably had started the argument at, near, or by the pool, right? And it just kind of transitioned into the vehicle, which then, the bodyguard said he left his tool in the car. And, if the argument, how arguments they getting heated. I don't even see how y'all get in the truck and then y'all in a closed space. It's bound to be an explosion somehow. So
exactly.
Somebody mad, y'all drunk, you see a gun in there, you know how females, and again, I'm just speculating. It's all speculation at this conjunction, or this segment of the conversation. But I'm assuming, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, two drunk females, just found out that both y'all got fucked on by a dude that y'all both like/love, whatever. That's y'all business. You gonna flip the switch.
Got serious.
Our women, they're emotional creatures. That's how they
serious.
design.
No, it's
So,
like Tory and Meg get to arguing, and then it goes from her leaving the car and then him arguing with the other girl.
Hey man,
I don't know, man.
Hey, what is he being charged with? What is he being charged with?
deadly assault.
I'm not gonna say because I don't know factually. It doesn't say in this article. It just said he's being charged with he's being charged with the alleged shooting of Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, I guess be an aggravated assault.
I don't know if
Might
it's
be
Like
aggravated
I was saying earlier, what I understand is
assault.
what is the smear why is there a smear campaign basically? Why is there he said, she said? Because that's the truth. That's just the fucking truth, dog. Like it happens that way sometimes. People get fucked up, they do stupid shit, and then an accident happens. What I don't understand is why are they saying, oh no, she didn't get shot. No, she didn't. No, she got shot, and that dude accidentally shot her. Nobody's gonna be mad. I am not gonna be mad if Tory was shooting this girl on accident. No, I'm not. Accidents happen. People get fucked up. I've seen shit in my time, and it's like, it happens. There is no frowned upon. It's like, no, she got wild. Somebody got hurt. Life lesson learned.
To back Darnell up to a certain degree, because I know hearing that for some people is like, what the fuck? But it's just like the wording in the media, bro. Like you have to be careful, like how you let the media course your perspective on how you view certain things. Like Tory Lanez shoots Megan Thee Stallion. That's all headlines have been saying. It didn't say accidentally shot Megan Thee Stallion. It didn't say gun accidentally went off and hit Megan Thee Stallion. Like that sounds a lot less intense than Tory Lanez shoots Megan Thee Stallion. Like that's all people been running with.
That's clickbait, man. They need a following to go and click those headlines. They need the traffic just like any other media outlet. So I don't blame them for the wording of the headlines because that's the very essence of media. No disrespect to my boy Emax Stats and his beautiful media company, but media they need the views, they need the viewership, and they need those kind of clickbait titles to kind of get people lured in. So I mean, you can't be mad at the media for kind of posing it in a certain light. I mean, that's what they do.
I think we can't be mad at the media. I think we can be mad at the media, especially we got 5 black men on this thing. And America already has a view of black men, and when someone says that, hey, a black man shot at a woman, right, or shot at anyone, versus a gun accidentally goes off and a bullet hits somebody, that's 2 different things. It is illegal to shoot someone. I'm just saying, it's illegal to shoot someone, especially if you're not out of self-defense. And there's time to be served there. It is not illegal for a gun to go off accidentally, and the bullet hits somebody, right? So that's 2 different things. So I understand the media has they got to get clicks and all that, but I mean this is not a time for, hey, let's paint a picture of a black man real quick and get more clicks on it. I think
hold on.
Because how you are portrayed in the media definitely has impact on how you are judged in a courtroom.
Can I interject? Can I ask a question? Whose fault is it that Tory Lanez was in that position to be tussling with that gun for the gun to go off and for things to transpire like that?
That's just
whose fault is
that? I don't believe he was the one tussling with the gun. From what I read, it was the friend and her that were tussling with the gun.
So that means Tory Lanez would be all the way out of the situation. And so when it all comes to light, everything that happens, then he should be a free man and just go.
Well, we don't know, but I mean, that's just it. I mean, from what has come out so far, one could maybe perceive it that way, but I don't even really want to make an accurate depiction of what I believe happened truly until everything comes out. But from what has come out thus far, one could make an argument that maybe Tory Lanez didn't do it because, I mean, if you come out with a full-length feature motion album basically saying on every fucking
I didn't
song
do
in
it.
so many words that you didn't do it. And then you literally, they catch you in the strip club a few weekends later. You know what I'm saying? You living your life like, you know, normal, like nothing happened. I mean, one could suggest that, damn, either you really fucking stupid or maybe you really actually just didn't do it.